Racism, but what does that mean? Racism, to me, I get annoyed at the word, because what does it really mean? Does it mean you gotta love a person because he's another color? What does it mean? What is racism? Is it a practice of, to me, racism is to prevent a man from exercising his natural rights as a man. That's racism. Disliking a person or passing or remarks. Another thing that annoys the devil out of me is the word nigger. God, that eats me up. All of a sudden, it's sacrosanct. Only black people can use the word. It doesn't make any sense. It's a derogatory word used to describe blacks. That's in the dictionary. Derogatory word. Blacks use it freely among each other. Now, of course, if a black person uses it, it's all right, but if a white person uses it, and the young kids are growing up today, a lot of the white kids, they don't understand. They see it on all the videos. They see nigga this, that, and they don't realize it's restricted, and they use this word, and a lot of blacks, for their own purposes, get all excised about it. But you know what I've noticed? I don't hear the word dago. I don't hear the word spick. I don't hear the word heave. I don't hear those words. And you know why? Because it's not used. The Jews don't use it. The Latinos don't use it. And the Italians don't use it. That's why you don't hear it anywhere. It's a banned word. And to ban a word, you cannot use it. And I get infuriated with black people that get all excised if a white man says nigga. I remember that O.J. Simpson trial. It infuriated the hell out of me. They crucified this Mark Furman because he once used the word nigger. Oh my God, what could be worse? Did he kill somebody? No, because they sacrosanct the word, and the media and society allows them to do it. You know what white people should do, really? They should use nigger the same way they use tomorrow. Well, good morning, and then it stop being used. It annoys the hell out of me that black people use this word as no word in the English language in possession of one people. And that annoys the devil out of me. I get so angry with that nigger word. Ooh, that gets me. I want to just sometimes. Well, that's where I am. I get all excited like that. But I just look at these things in the manner that I think doesn't make any practical sense to say nigger is a word not to be used. Fine, but if you don't want it to be used, don't use it. And you look at all the derogatory words. I was born in New York City quite a few years ago, and words like heap and kite and spick, and that was used quite freely. And there, nobody looked about it the way a nigger and nailhead and all that were used about blacks, and people, they used it. It was freely used. It stopped being used. The only word that is maintained its prevalence is the word nigger. You don't hear the word heap and kite and spite and dago. You don't hear them words because no ethnic groups use it but us. And we have to take responsibility for ourselves and stop blaming everything on everybody else. The word should not be used. And if you use it, fine. But don't make it sacrosanct, because it isn't. There's no word that should be possessed by one group. And I don't hear any of my people expressing themselves. I have a few of them do it, but that's the one thing that gets me annoyed. And when you talk about racism itself, I'm sick of the word, you know. I'm too busy trying to do something in my life. I'm sick of the word. I remember when there was what you would call racism in this country, when blacks were really ostracized. I mean, what you call ostracized. I never forget, I went down to Virginia with my friends, and we were going to the Mr. USA contest, Mr. America, Junior Mr. America contest. It was in Norfolk, Virginia, and we stopped at the restaurant, and we were all from New York, you know, and that kind of segregation that they had in the South was unheard of in New York, even though it was subtle, but it's unheard of, saying blacks weren't allowed and so forth. So we all walk into the restaurant, and I'm in with the guys, it was about 6 of us, and the lady handing out the menus. When it got to me, she stopped, she said, I said, I looked at everybody else, she said, oh, we don't serve Negroes. I could not believe it. I said, you got to be shit. She said, no, sorry, we don't serve. So the guys we all walked out. They said, can you believe that? So I'm sitting in the car. We were all hungry. They said, oh, we'll go in and get it. We'll eat in the car. That's what I call racism. That's when I was. But you know what? I said, that woman's something wrong with her. I couldn't imagine that somebody could be so stupid as to say, you deny to eat here because your skin is darker than mine. To me, it was beyond my comprehension. I didn't even get mad. I said, that woman's nuts. And we all started laughing. We all from New York, we hung out together. We had a couple of Spanish guys, they look white, you know, and a couple of, you know, it was all mixed. But what fascinated me was I didn't feel put down or anything. I felt sorry for her in a sense. I said, imagine somebody that stupid.